People, deluded. Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 0. We might as well speak about the player ratings in regards to an Arsenal perspective, or how the Arsenal players done. Quick word on the performance. I feel it's an injustice to not speak about Sheffield United. Game plan from Chris Wilder and his men and his coaching staff and everyone in the backroom team, spot on. Whatever they worked on all week, they did it. We knew what we was going to expect with Sheffield. We knew they're going to be a tough side to break down. They are unbeaten away from home. We know at home they play more expansive. We know the 12th man, the fans are going to be behind them. We know the players have come up from the Championship. Their game management, their gamesmanship, their street smartness is all on point. And I feel none of them players let each other down, and they did not flatter to deceive. Credit where due. Tactically, it was the way they pressed us and kind of set up little traps for us to play out from the back. For me watching that, people, I'm not going to lie, I had to take my hat off to it, people. I really had to commend what they was doing, and they deserved their points. But this is Arsenal player ratings. I could have just sat here and spoke about them, but moving on from that, people, the player ratings. I feel it was a poor performance for the players. I'm not going to sit here and bash them. I don't feel no one played 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 and all of these things. I feel it was just a poor game where we just never looked at it from the start. We should have had a penalty with Socrates. Pepe played well, in my opinion. Should have scored. Aubameyang, nothing to work with. Pepe set him up. Should have scored. Saka, better second half. Potentially could have been subbed. All in all, no one was really mad today. For me, probably the best players on the pitch from an Arsenal perspective would be Callum Chambers, and we'll get on to him because he weren't perfect. And probably Pepe, just because he looked like he'd make something happen as much as he should have scored, and the obvious chances that didn't come to anything. I'm going to give Leno a 5. Now, I don't blame Leno for conceding the goal, but I felt personally watching that the whole back 5, including Leno, excluding Chambers, looked shaky today. I feel Leno's distribution was poor. I feel Bournemouth set up traps really to discourage us playing out from the back, and at times he was forced to go long. And due to how we're playing as a team and how Emery set us up, Aubameyang's not going to hold it up, and our midfield are not going to get onto the ball for the second and the third bounces. I felt first and second balls, we were just missing out on that continuously, man, and it was quite annoying, people. But I felt Leno's distribution was poor, so I think he can walk away with a 5, but I just felt I'd offer them notes. I'm tempted to give Chambers a 7, but I'll mark it down for his play in the final third. I'm going to give Callum Chambers a 6. I feel Chambers deserves his right back spot, but he shows potentially, as frustrating as Maitland-Niles can be, and Bellerin's not perfect, how better they are in the final third. There was numerous times, just fine Pepe, there was numerous times he let it be known that he's a centre-half / central midfielder, he's not a right back. The application was there, he got into them positions. What I like about him is he never stops fighting. Defensively, he did his thing. So I think Chambers can leave with some credibility, man. I don't feel no one can say Chambers played poor. So I think it's a 6 for Chambers. In regards to Socrates, I'm going to give Socrates a 4. I feel Socrates just didn't look at it today, in my opinion. He made a couple good tackles, but he just didn't look at it today. I'm going to give him a 4. Luiz is really deserving of a 4 as well, because again, I just feel everybody looked shaky, but I felt he made a couple good actions and relieved a bit of pressure at times. Especially he won. Sorry, there was one time like I felt we overplayed out from the back, and he done well to earn a foul because I was going to be onto him. So I think he did all right. No, man, 4, because I'm getting flashbacks as I'm saying that to you, people, of the numerous incidences. So Luiz gets a 4. Kolasinac, I'm going to give him a 5. The application was there. He just was poor today. I felt he got spanned a couple of times defensively. Final ball not good enough. The header he could have scored is just one of them things. I'm not going to get on to him about that, but I guess his decision making could have been better. So Kolasinac gets a 4. Xhaka, I don't feel Xhaka was as poor as the defenders, but I give him a 5 because it's just what did he do sort of thing. Who else is there? Guendouzi, I give him a 5. Couple sloppy passes, just going through the motions, just didn't look at it. Joe Willock gets a 5 from when he was on the field. I give Pepe a 6. He really should get a 5, but I'll give him a 6 because he just looked like he was going to make something happen today. I felt he was alright today, man. Excluding the free kick where I felt he could have done better. He definitely should have scored. It was laid on a plate for him. Don't know why he's not going with his right foot. No, hasn't got a leg to stand on for missing that chance, but I give Pepe a 6. I give Aubameyang a 5. It's nothing to do with him. There's nothing he could do. I felt he could have He should have scored Pepe's where Pepe laid it, because he should have read that. He's made a name of scoring goals like that here, but there wasn't much he can do. I told you before the game, and you lot knew before the game, there's not going to be much Aubameyang can do. They're going to play with 3 centre-halves. They're going to have a 5-man midfield of sorts. Aubameyang's going to be outnumbered, people. His hold-up play isn't the best. We're not going to get men next to him or set up a sort of position to allow men next to him. Yeah, we kind of went with a 4-2-3-1, and Willock got up there when he could, but there's not much he could do, really. So he gets a 5. I give Saka a 5. He probably potentially was going to get a 4 in the first half, because I just felt it just weren't the game for him, really. Felt he had a better second half. Felt he showed his strength a couple times. Felt he played a couple good passes that we should have scored from. But all in all, potentially lucky not to have been subbed. So Saka gets a 5. He's a young man, so let's allow him. He's given us some good performances, and we shouldn't be looking at players like that to make the difference. Ceballos, from when he came on, gets a 5. He showed a willingness to try and make things happen, but I have to wonder, for all his ability and as much as I like him, that final ball, that one, you know, that mad pass to really break the opposition, I'm still not really seeing that consistently or really from Ceballos. Yeah, he's good at relieving pressure. Yeah, he's good in tight spaces. Yeah, he's good in possession. And I like him as a footballer. I really like him at this club. But them to get the goals and the assists, more so the assists in this game, I'm not really seeing it from when he comes on and that. So, yeah. Lacazette looked rusty when he came on. Not really point giving him a rating. He got 20 minutes or so. He tried. Hold-up play was instantly better than Aubameyang's, but he's not fully fit, so I'm not going to give him a rating. Martinelli was not on the field long enough to do anything of note as well, really. So it is what it is, man. It was just a poor day at the office, really and truly, from everybody concerned, people, man. So, yeah, man. It is what it is. On that note, though, it is what it is. Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 0. We go off in the Europa League on Thursday before obviously playing on Sunday against Palace. People, DG, thank you for watching and rocking. Out.